Hello and welcome back to Helden. I'm just down at the store. I want to buy a bale trailer. You might notice the bank balance is quite low and there's a bag of lime over there. Well, it's a partial bag. I have purchased a couple of things off camera. I've had some recording issues the last few days. You might notice not been a video. Sound out of my control, out of the cabin. That I can't edit out. So I have got unfortunately did do a game save and I've got a couple of things done. But I'll just run you by them as we go around. But for now I need to get the bales, the hay bales off the grass field so I can spread it with lime. So let's pop over to the store. The Lizard Jeep's down here. That is for sale. They're going to try and hopefully they'll put something up in the window for me, but the store's going to try and sell that for me. But they'll let me know when it's ready. Where is the trigger for this? There we are. Yeah, the JW 4x4 is for sale. I just don't see a need for it now, but it'll sell when it will sell, like most vehicles do. But for now, let's go into trailers. I am going to attempt to try and load these manually. I'm not sure how that will go. So, trailers, have I gone straight past them? I might have to go into bale trailers. We can have a look here. Oh, I will. Hey, here we are. Okay, so it's the homemade trailer. I will list this in the description if I remember, which I will try to do. Yeah, that's just going to be nice around our tight little yard, I think. I was toying with the idea of these things, but I don't think they're really going to work out for me. I could have gone with the Anderson usual round bale trailer, but I think I'll try and load them manually, at least for now. So that's nice and cheap. Boards, old, new. I'll go with old. All in triangle. No thanks. Let's have a look. No. Attacher type. No, I'll go with short. No, in the main colour. I wonder if we could maybe jazz this up a little bit. Actually, you know what? I like it as it is. Let's just leave that how it is and get that. So it's quite cheap. And it needs to be after what I spent on the lime spreader. So yeah, let's have a look at that. So we have this guy here. So yeah, around €30,000. It was not cheap, and I was going to rent it, but I just think we're going to buy more and more fields. We're just going to need it all the time. So we have it. Let's go. We can actually go back and have a look at it. We're going to need to use it in this episode. Oh, look at this. Not the partial bag of lime. Yeah, that'll do us quite nicely. And our bale storage area, I think it's a little bit tight to swing out of there. There's a field immediately outside the bale storage area, and I don't want to anything too rigid to turn there. Let's jump in the fence. Now, do I get a bale spike, or do I just use the manure fork? Front loader tools. Yeah, I'm just trying to think because they're standing up. I think for the sake of the money at the moment, we'll just stick with the manure fork. Let's get backed onto here. Lovely. Yeah, let's get all back and get some bales picked up. So the hay bales we need to come off first. Then I can get that limed and fertilised, that grass field. And then move on to baling the straw, I would guess. Bale the straw, then we'll cultivate that field, lime, and then we'll seed, and a couple of applications of fertiliser. Oh, seed, does it? I think, no, our seed doesn't do fertiliser. So we'd have to do all that, which is good. Gives us plenty to do, keeps us busy, keeps us out of trouble. Oh, 3 bales going spare there. I mean, I might progress to some sort of auto load trailer eventually, seeing as I think the crops we're going to be doing, most of them are going to produce straw or hay, so there is going to be a lot of I need my manure fork. I'll just take this down for now. Oh, this might fit through the yard. Okay, yeah, we might want to get an auto load eventually, is what I'm trying to say. And of course, I don't know if I mentioned, I filled the chicken coop up with chickens. Let's get out that view. Yeah, we are full up with chickens now, and then that way I know what grain they have in there and how long it lasts them without them having chicks, and I never know what's going on. I think there's 100 in there now, so nothing too crazy. Yeah, I can just see how long that food will last them now. Right, if I drop this here, spin around, go and get that manure fork. Now, I've been toying with, would it just be easy to do it with the actual front loader, this work, because the reverse on this is not great. But I think I'd rather the tractor out in the field, if I'm honest. We'll see how it goes though, we can always change over. Yeah, the reverse is quite painful. Let's get this to the field. Now when I put the bales on here, they are not going to look pretty. My pallet work and bale work never does, but I will try my absolute best. Right, if I position this towards the middle, okay, let's see if I can get 2 on at a time. That will be nice. A 1. Let's put that next door there. And we'll put these straight into storage. I really do need to make some TMR as soon as possible. But for now, we'll just get them under cover in case it rains. This might actually be easier to do in cab. Okay, well, I'll probably put this in a time lapse, or this will end up being the whole episode, I would think. Well, that could have gone better. It was going okay until I pushed them off the other side, but it's all learning, I suppose. Yeah, it's not pretty, but they're on there, and I just picked these two up with the forks. I was actually thinking it might just be easier to pick them up and take them straight up to the up to our storage area from this field at least. Maybe not from the other ones. Yeah, I didn't want to put the single down the side. I said I didn't want the forks getting jammed on here, although I eventually had to do that anyway. I was hoping if I put two more on top that they would naturally roll out and disperse on the bottom layer, but that didn't happen for some reason. I thought it would have done, but it didn't. So it doesn't matter, they're on there. Hopefully this has straps, otherwise I am in real trouble. It does, thank goodness. Okay, let's get these back up to the storage, and then we'll grab the other tractor and go get some lime on here. Time's really ticking on. Now I could put the worker out on the lime whilst we go and bale, but there wouldn't be much fun in getting a new spreader if I'm not going to get to use it. So this would give us, what, 14, 15 bales in total in the storage area. Should I have come around the other way? Well, that's why it's got the dolly on it, make life a bit easier. We lower these here. They've got in nicely. Go on, last one. Thank you. Right, let's move this out of the way. Grab our other tractor. Wherever it may be. There you are. Well, I hope you'll have enough horsepower to use this lime spreader. Again, I could have gone with something a lot smaller than this, but it's that whole thing of then having to put a worker on it because you run out of lime so quick. Failing that, you'd have to load up. Well, more realistically, you'd load up bales of lime, bags of lime or whatever you onto a flatbed and bring it out, wouldn't you? But yeah, we're doing this. It's fine. Let's see how this goes. I wonder if I can get some lines. I can, fantastic. I may go around the headland first, I think. Be best to actually start moving off. Oh, we need to unfold. Is anything happening there? Oh, of course, I won't see anything in the window because precision farming isn't on. Oh, that's got a really good working width. Very good. And I imagine all our fields are going to need doing, so definitely worth the purchase, I think. Quite expensive, but nonetheless. Let me come back for this strip. Oh, this will be done in no time at all. Ha. We'll just check in the menu to make sure this has all gone well. I'm sure it has though. Oh, someone's getting free lime. I better make sure I buy that field now. That is on the radar. I do want to buy that field there. It was just a bit up the top here. Yeah, I could have gone around that a lot better than that. It's always a thing of a new field, finding the best way to save as much lime as you can. But for the sake of it, let's just get it on there. There's lots to do. Well, I don't see any reason why we can't just head straight over and bale now. Well, this field will need fertilising. What I'll do is then, we've used the Amazon spreader before, so I'll put a worker out in the Fent. They can fertilise this. Can we go in this little shack here? No, we're all padlocked. What is in there? Just grass. Menu then. Soil composition. Okay, so yeah, the lime's all done there. So field 7 and field 28, they will both need lime as well. That's got its first stage of fertiliser, being that it is grass. We tab over to the Fent. Lose the trailer. And just grab the fertiliser spreader. Seeds in the way, that's okay, we can get that moved. Might just give this its own a home. Why is that lid open? Let's close that down. I'll pop this in here. Where are we? 5 o'clock. Okay, we're not doing too bad. As I said, there's no crops we have to get in the ground this month, so that's how it takes a bit of the stress off. TMR though is a big thing we need to get done. Oh, I've made a right mess of that. Well, they've got some free lime, you know. I'm sure they won't argue it. Right, see if the worker can go for it from here. Good. And that'll be that field all ready for its next cut. What is that noise? I like that. Okay, let's get this lowered and all switched on. Is that on? Yeah, we'll head up and down and then we'll round and round. Oh yes, and in the comments, one I've just remembered was 1 second. Oh, automatic drops not on. We can get a round baling mod that when, let's just sort this out here. So we wouldn't have to keep stopping, I think it is, to unload a bale, like unload on the run. I can't find it. I've seen that myself on someone's Let's Play quite a while ago. I think it was quite a while ago. I can't remember the name of it myself. I did look at round baler extension mod, the round baler extension mod, but then that really reduced your travelling speed, and I just thought, well, then is it worth it? If I miss a few patches or leave a bale on it, I can soon bale it up once I've moved the bale, can't I? As long as the baler away or take it to another field. So yeah, although if anyone does know the actual name of that baling mod, please let me know. I might have the wrong one. It would help if I could keep the speed as well. Whoop. Good. Well, I'll get some music on and get this all baled. Well, this is going actually quite well. Yeah, not going too badly at all, but I think what we'll do is we'll just get this switched off. I can probably get some of this baled up off of camera, but for now I really do want to go and give them cows, just zoom out there, some TMR. It's just bothering me in the back of my mind. They could be eating better and providing us with much more milk if we just give them the right stuff. So we can take this back as well. Okay, so they didn't use the whole thing. We'll have to get this filled back up. Well, that's going to be quite expensive, isn't it? Oh, there's still a little bit of money left in the bank. A little bit in the bank there. And if I chariot that brought me here to the farm sells, then I shouldn't have any problems for money for a little while. Good, that's that. So I should be able to do this with just the equipment we have here. Let's pull the TMR mixer out. Now I doubt this one load will fill them up, but it will give them something. And the recommendation in the comments was 2 hay to 1 silage, I believe. I mean, we've got quite a bit of straw. I could probably pad it out a bit, but I'll see how this does them. Place this here. Wonderful. Now the cows have got hay, so it's not like they've been going without anything whilst we've been here, but this will just do them a lot better. Into here. Where are you there? Okay, round bale silage. I just have one for now. And then a round bale of hay. Let's get rid of that one. Good. Let's unwrap this. If anyone knows in the comments of a tractor of similar character, shall we say, to this, but it has a better reverse, it could be a small tractor or a medium tractor, please do let me know. I know there was a suggestion, I think, of the Fent with the blow-off. I don't know if that can have a front loader on it. It might be able to. I can't remember too much, but it is brilliant. But for well, at least on PlayStation, it was crazy loud, which was a shame because I found it to be a brilliant tractor, so I didn't hold on to that for too long, so I probably wouldn't install that again. I mean, it might be different on PC, I'm not sure, but it was at least my end, it was just crazy. It was blowing my eardrums out. Let's try these. So yeah, if anyone knows of a decent tractor, I mean, this is good. It's just with trying to load bales onto a trailer and things like that, every time you got to reverse, it's oh, don't break things. It's tricky, shall we say. Oh wow, that's really going up. Is this all going to fit in here? Should probably have put a rear weight on there. We do have to. I haven't been using them. I should do, really. Have we got TMR? Well, we have total mixed ration. I probably didn't need that whole other bale, but it should be good. Let's pull through here. Sides to shoot on. Let's slide this side. Yep. Here you go, cows. Here's something much better for you to eat. There it is. Always interesting with a new cow barn to see how these things fill them up. Drumard was almost impossible for me to fill up. Wow, it's really going for it. Well, they are lapping that up, aren't they? Oh, sorry, am I in your way? There you go. Let's have a look in the menu. Okay, so that hasn't done them too badly at all. I mean, they're not big bales by any means, so that's pretty good. Well, they've got TMR now, so we should start seeing a bit more milk in the next couple of months. Fantastic. We've got the meadow and hay, so they are well and truly fed. Well, I think we're going to leave this one here. Not sure how long or short it will be, but we'll leave this one here, and I'll try and get another one out tomorrow, providing I don't have any more recording issues. But as usual, thank you all very much for watching, liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.